boom, we back. What? Back like a crack addict. Trying to steal your TV and shit through your window. Lock your doors. Today I have the pleasure of working on my own car. This will pay approximately $0. We got rear rotors, front rotors, drilled and slotted, and pads, new clips, yada yada yada. I'm gonna save that for later. Alright, so you guys know how it goes. Let's jack this car up, block the wheels so I don't roll away, and we're gonna start on the back wheels first.
They only gon' stare when I'm wildin', keeping my composure. Fuck it, it's a new life. Counted on me, so it did it. Suited me up and I'm fitted. Baby, my girl with the crib. I got a king size for the better. I don't remember the shit that we did. Mine was gone, don't know what you said. I'm married to life, I'm having a wedding. Changing the scenery, changing the setting. Signing my life away to bed. I went in for the needle, crossing the street.
Alright, let's get started. Rear brake. Before we do anything else, you're gonna want to make sure you can get these set screws out. If you can't, you're gonna be in for a little harder time. So let's do that first. Let's make sure these guys move. If you don't have one of these, make sure you get one, because this will save your life. Saves mine almost every time I do this. That one's loose. Drop that in our magnet pan. Let's try number 2. Number 2 is also loose. Should be like that at the office. You got it. Alright, slide pin bolts, top and bottom. They're both 12 mils. Yeah, that's a better angle. You got those loose. Pull those all the way out. 1, 2. Alright, now you're gonna pry the caliper off. It. All right, the bracket I'm talking about is right here. It's also 12 mil. Just take that off, and then you could lift the caliper higher so you could push the piston back in. So I'm gonna crank that bad boy off right now. Put them in the pan. Don't confuse them with any other bolt. Remove that bracket out of the spot. Remember how it was. Tuck that under. Now, your caliper has a lot more space to move over here. Ta-da. Now you can work on it here. When you need it out the way, it's not really sitting on the line. Just rest it on top of here so it's not hanging on the line. There's no stress on the brake line, so you're good. Yeah, these brake pads are pretty seized on there, so they probably won't work in the best, most likely. Where's my hammer? You know, it's funny, people hammer with everything except the hammer. A lot of times, because it's not in my fucking hand. That's crazy. Yeah, it's fair to say that these weren't doing nothing. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, these weren't doing nothing. Get a good angle for you. There's one bracket bolt down there. The other one is right here. Come on. Right here. Get in your camera. Get a smaller camera. Right there. And those are 14s. And you're gonna watch me break this bolt open with my karate chop. She blows. That slider's a little stiff. This one works perfectly fine. Here's the bolt. What you're about to witness doesn't normally happen up here in Canada, and that's a rotor coming off without a hammer. Not one hammer blow was dealt. Got a little moment of silence for this rotor right here, man. That's good as new, buddy. All right. Got it all cleaned up. Going with my little anti-seize. This will make sure this rotor always comes off without the use of a hammer. Non-violent over here, man. Peaceful. Alright, now putting the rotor on, you want to make sure you look for this little retaining screw hole. It's right here, right next to this stud. So you line that one up. And the rest should just fall on, just like that. And you put your screw in, and this will hold this while you finish everything else up. And I also put anti-seize on the screws. Just a little bit. It'll be good. Alright, so this caliper is a wind-in piston, so you turn it clockwise. I'm using this caliper tool. I'll link it below. You just need one with the 2 dials on the top, so you can fit it in this section here, wherever it fits nice. It might slip out a couple of times, but you just got to hold it firm, just like that, and twist it till it goes all the way in. So I'm gonna be doing this. Look at that, that's a good shot of it. Now watch it slip out on me, right? Oh, told you. That's good. And if you need to push it back anymore, if it won't fit over your pads, then you got to wind it back some more. All right, let's service the caliper. Take caliper bracket. Take the old clips off. Here's my screwdriver. I'm just gonna wire wheel this. Should be good. Get the new clip. Alright, so we're putting the caliper back on. These clips kept falling off when I was there, so I'm gonna put it on at the end. So if they keep falling off as you're trying to put the bracket back on, don't worry about it. Just put it on right before the pads. So I put one screw in already. Now we're gonna put the top screw. You want to get both screws started before you crank anything down. My ratchet. I'm gonna also replace this. Clip here that makes the brakes pads not chatter around. It's hooked to the top like this. Just gotta use a screwdriver and pop her off. Just like that. Old one, new one, same exact thing. This might be tricky at first, but eventually you'll get it. So I put the back side in first. Make sure it's lined up. The screwdriver. Push the other side in. You want to slide it back so it's even inside like that. Good. All right, almost grand finale. When you put these clips on, make sure you spin your rotor if you can, so they're not touching it. I've had that happen before. I put them on, they were a little bit too far this way or that way, and then they touch the rotor, and you get a horrible brake squeak. Alright, let's put the first pad on. The first pad should hold these clips from falling off, and then you do the other pad. This is the outboard pad because it doesn't have the brake wear indicator on it, the thing that goes squeak. One fall out and slide the back ones on just like that. Get your caliper. So we did wind it back far enough. These two matching. If you get in a situation where you're cranking it and this bolt here, the slide pin is spinning, hold it with a vice grip or a wrench. Try not to damage your boot. While holding it, then tighten it. Tighten, tighten. Remember to put this bracket back over here, but once you're done, you should be able to spin your brakes freely. Boom, rear brakes completed.